With Todd Parent. If you don't know who Todd is, like just, I feel like he doesn't need an introduction. But Todd, why don't you go ahead, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how Waterwest Kitchen came to be here and amazing.
Well, we've been running Mallard Cottage down in Kitty Vitty for about 8 years, and a few years ago we thought that we wanted to kind of expand, because what we were doing down there we were enjoying, but it was really busy, and we thought that was another opportunity to do something else.
Yeah.
And this space, you know, the old Healy's Pharmacy was for sale, and we kind of came up with this idea of having, you know, the general idea was it was something that was meant to kind of come together to help serve Mallard Cottage, because Mallard was so busy and the tight spaces and all that stuff. So like a prep kitchen almost. So yeah, it was like kind of trying to create another production space for Mallard, and then while we were doing that, we thought, well, we'll turn it into its own space as well. So
I get that feeling from it, because it feels like more than just, say, a restaurant. It feels like you're doing something a little bit more and a little bit different here, and I love how it started out with maybe something that can help serve something that's already really busy and then turn into something special within itself. Would you say that it's different from Mallard, almost like a different experience? I get a really big brunch feel here. Do you get a lot of brunch? Is it almost like a brunch feel?
I mean, it's more like, it's, you know, it sounds kind of a silly way to put it, but it's kind of, we tried to kind of turn it into like a big city restaurant, like a neighborhood joint that you'd find in, you know, Toronto or New York or something like that. So, you know, small seating area, a bit of grocery, a bit of deli, butcher, baker, all that stuff.
A little bit of.
So it's completely different than Mallard. The food style is completely different. The atmosphere is completely different. You know.
And even being here, it does have a different atmosphere. And I think there's a butcher downstairs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like on site.
Yep.
So how does that work? Does the butcher actually prepare meats and you can consume them right away?
Well, we do. So the butcher, you know, preps the meat for the menu here. So, you know, we'll do the dry aged steak on the menu. We're cutting them downstairs and aging them downstairs and all that stuff. But, you know, it's a retail butcher shop in itself. It's a production butcher shop that feeds Mallard Cottage, and it feeds this place as well. So it does a bunch of different things.
Okay, so when it comes to the actual products here, tell me, I just need one thing. What do people obsess over? Is there something people are like here lining up for?
I mean, fresh pasta is a big part of what we do here. So we make all our own pasta in house, and, you know, everything from scratch, of course. And so, you know, pasta is a big feature. The burger is a big hit. You know.
Do people take home the patties and cook them at home?
Yeah, you can buy everything you need to make them at home.
Really?
Or you can come in here and have us make them for you. Yeah. So, you know, with all the garnishes, the bun, everything is available raw.
Take it home.
But also you can come and have it. I just have them for my lunch, actually.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay, Todd, I've heard so much about the sausages. I know they're made in-house. What makes them special? What is it about them?
I mean, you know, the biggest thing that makes them special is our butcher, Marg, who makes them. I mean, she's meticulous and fastidious, and she does such an amazing job.
I've heard about her.
She has tremendous sense of taste and flavor and stuff like that. So, I mean,
she's got a good palate.
Yeah, and so, you know, she's down there just making it happen, you know. So, I mean, you know, we use local pork, you know, it's all handmade, you know, no fillers, just pure meat and spices and stuff. So they're very good.
So what else should I try today? What do you think?
Well, you know, there's a lot to choose from there, but I would say, you know, for a treat for yourself, shrimp cocktail. We use the big boys, so so they're lovely. And we do these spicy salt cod fritters, which is kind of based on a
You had me
Caribbean
at spicy.
dish.
You had me at spicy.
Yeah, they're cool.
All right, let's go try them. I'm gonna go with the cod fritter first. So this looks like a pickled pepper, and this looks like almost like a sour cream maybe, to kind of like make it less spicy. Good balance. Sweet, spicy, amazing. Okay, so I love lemon, so I have to do this size, that's my hand. They must have put this on like a charcoal grill or a grill because I've never had shrimp grilled and it's unreal. So good, so good. When it comes to like flavor, when you bite into that shrimp with the cocktail sauce, which is a little bit spicy, it's amazing. This is a little bit heavier, but it has that crunch and has that fresh salt cod flavor. And then with the pickled peppers, it's like married in your mouth, and it's a party. It's a party. You gotta have it. Welcome back to Yes Buy, your local shopping guide this summer. I am like beyond excited. You know I'm the snack queen. We're at Underground Snacks. Let's just go. About you guys, I am sick of eating my staples on Skip the Dishes. Like, I'm over it. So I am here with Evan from Underground Snacks, and we are here to talk about something a little bit different that you're not going to see in the typical convenience stores. Evan, thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about this Underground Snacks business, how it got here, how you started it.
Definitely. Well, my pleasure. I appreciate you guys having me. But it honestly all started by, when I traveled the world, I traveled to different places like, Thailand and Switzerland, and I'd come across all these different unique flavors. And when I got back home, we didn't have these unique flavors. So, it got me thinking, okay, how can I kind of bring those flavors of the world to my taste buds and everybody around me?
I absolutely love that. And I don't even know how you even get your hands on some of this stuff, and I don't want to know because I know it's the magic of how you bring it here.
Yeah.
But like, how did it even come from a thought to like a whole store?
No, definitely. So to be honest, it all started just through Instagram. And then through Instagram, I built up a following. I also built up retailers. So I literally started in like a little section in convenience stores. We started this back in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And like I said, I would just have little sections in convenience stores and other retailers throughout the province. And from there, we decided to come to Newfoundland. We actually had a couple retailers here in Newfoundland, and that was doing really phenomenal. And then we decided to come full-fledged force and open up our first brick and mortar, Newfoundland, and bring this culture.
So is this the first one, like the first actual store that you can walk into?
Yes, this is the first brick and mortar, and people in St. John's, they love it, and like you mentioned, how I get this stuff. It's always a hunt, My life basically revolves around snacks and soda, and working with.
Me too.
Yeah, it's snacks, especially when they're rare, and sodas. It kind of will change the mood. You know what I mean? You look at it and you're like, I've literally never seen that before. So that's what I love too about working here. Customers will come in and be like, oh my God, like I haven't seen that since I was a kid, or they'll be like, what is this? Like, I've never seen this before. So it's really awesome, like, having that energy in the store and bringing these products. And
what I love about it is I think it covers a couple things, which is the nostalgia side of it.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, you have almost like an amplified experience that, like, you have your typical candies and pop that you drink.
Yeah.
This almost kind of like makes it a little bit more exciting. And then there's like these other different exotic things that you wouldn't even really have the opportunity to try unless they were here.
Yep.
I think that's really super cool. I also love how you started this on Instagram and just really came from a genuine place, and just, I guess you were trying to upkeep it or maintain it, and this is kind of where it led you.
Yeah.
And that's super, super cool. But you're not really actually living here full time, right? You're kind of bopping back and forth.
Yeah, so I'm actually back here right now currently to get some new staff in the works and stuff like that, but I'm definitely back between each province. With Nova Scotia, we have a store there as well.
Super cool.
But it's good to be back here on the Rock, and again, bring all these awesome products in. A lot of our sodas come from international countries like South Korea, Bulgaria, the States, South Korea. So we really just try and give people, like you said, an experience when you come into Underground Snacks. It's an experience, something you've never really seen before to experience.
Yeah.
And we we want to give that energy and that vibe to everybody who comes in.
And you do, and like, Evan, you do as a person, and I love seeing that because it's like you fully embody your business without even really having to talk to you for that long.
Yeah.
And it is a full experience when you come in here. It's very stimulating. It's almost overwhelming because you just want to like study and like look at everything and give it its own attention, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I want to check out the Dunkaroos.
Oh,
I want
man.
to try, I've heard there's some flaming, tell me, actually you tell me about some of your favorite products that are here today.
Most definitely. Well, to kind of just touch back on the whole nostalgic thing, some of our like amazing products are like the Chubbies. You know, everybody remembers those. As a kid, trick-or-treating, you go home, empty your bag, a Chubby would roll to the side, you know.
So excited.
You're like, I'm going back to that house next year.
Yeah.
But so Chubbies are definitely a super nostalgic item. We also have Dunkaroos, which are like one of, you know, our best sellers here, and everybody can kind of relate to those as a kid, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, some of my personal favorites are like the Cheetos Mac and Cheese we have.
Oh my gosh.
Some of our like, you know, drinks that are super popular are like our Fantas from Bulgaria. One of my favorite ones is the Fanta Dragnata. Cannot go wrong with that. It's kind of like a passion fruit mango mix.
I'm taking mental notes. Right?
Yes, no, I'm telling you, you know, this is all from personal experience too. I'm not just, you know, I
test the product.
I do, you know, that's kind of a joy about this. You know, I can test these products and, you know, whether or not they're good or bad, you know, it's always an experience.
So why don't you show me around and give me a little tour?
Most definitely. Well, but yeah, so, you know, this is the candy wall here. Some of like our best sellers and my personal favorites. We have the Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Love.
Those are essentially like cut up nerd ropes. Cannot go wrong with those.
Can you get sour nerd clusters?
You know what? We need to talk to Wonka about that because
you can only get the big sour chew.
Yes, but if they made sour gummy clusters, that's like a twofer. You get best of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
But some of our other like really popular products. So we have these Trolley Gummies here. These are actually from Germany.
Sweet.
Really cool stuff. Of course, Haribo Sour Sketty, one of my personal gummies here. You know, can't go wrong. Lastly, too, just, you know, we have some other items to show you, so I'll just kind of touch up on here. But we have the Arizona gummies. Those are from the States.
Interesting.
So if you're into like, you know, the
Those
actual
green tea drinks.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good. And last but not least, can't forget the sweet tart ropes. Those are key. Very
What?
tasty. Yeah.
Now I need them.
Yeah.
I need them.
And of course the combos, you know, the combos are very tasty
Classic.
too.
Yeah.
Can never go wrong with those. It's kind of like the pizza ones are literally like biting into a slice of pizza. But if we're going over here to this this section, I'm gonna start right off the top. We got the Cheetos Mac and Cheese. Yes, like one of our best sellers, definitely a customer favorite here at Underground Snacks.
Can't even get over it. Flamin' hot Cheeto Mac Cheese. Flamin' hot Cheeto Mac Cheese. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you really hear what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's
it
amazing.
is hot too, let me tell you. Some other really cool items. We have the new Hershey's Pink Lemonade.
Hershey's Pink Lemonade.
That's from Brazil. Yeah.
So is it like a milk base? Like a chocolate?
It is, yes. And honestly, like when you're thinking Hershey's Pink Lemonade, like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, wow, that's like gonna be too citrusy.
Yeah.
But it actually is like a perfect balance. Like they nailed it over
Almost
there.
like mint chocolate.
Yes.
Like that type of little
Yeah,
hint of it.
exactly.
Okay. Wow.
Of course, you know, we just like our American cereals, we have the Fruity Pebbles candy bar. So if you like Fruity Pebbles cereal, definitely gotta go with the candy bar.
Love that.
Another really good one, of course, we have like our Reese products.
Oh
I
my
mean, you know,
gosh.
everybody loves Reese.
They do.
One of my personal favorites, though, is the peanut butter cupcakes. So in each cupcake, you get like the creamy peanut butter.
Oh, is it the peanut butter in the cupcake?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like real peanut butter?
Literally like the real Reese's peanut butter.
Oh,
yeah,
my
very
Lord.
tasty.
High chew, one of my favorites.
Yes, can't go wrong with the high chew. Those are very tasty as well. Of course, we have like our spreads too. Those are one of my favorite
There's a
products
bounty
here.
spread. There's M&M with crispy pieces. Are
Yeah.
you for real?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So those are all from the UK.
This is crazy.
Yeah, pretty nuts. And then
Of course, the Office stapler gummy.
yes, the Office staple. You know, for the Office fans, you can't forget them, right?
Right.
You know.
Super cool.
But
Let's look at the Chubbies, because I know there's
yes.
some flavors here that I haven't seen before. Like pop and pear. That's too cool.
That's kind of a newer one. We normally have about 10 flavors. We're just waiting for our order to get here, but
Yep.
for currently right now, you know,
These must be really popular.
oh, everybody loved the Chubbies, especially the cola too. That's like a really like OG kind of
Like
you know,
I want to take
flavor.
my nieces down here, but I also want to take my boyfriend here. Or I want to take my nan here.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I
it's-
mean? Like it's everybody.
Yeah, no, 100%. And another really cool product that sells really well here is all of our American cereals.
Wow.
So we have, you know, like the Dunkaroo cereal. We have the Pokemon cereal.
Oh my God, Dunkin' Donuts cereal.
yeah, man, it's
Pokemon,
wild.
Sesame Street, Apple Jacks. Wow.
Yeah, Apple Jacks caramel, of course, too. We have like the Swiss Miss Lucky Charms, which is pretty cool.
Wow, that's so cool.
Those are really cool.
How would you ever eat them? I feel like I'd buy stuff and I wouldn't eat it just for the novelty of it. Like
100%.
I wouldn't want to eat it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you carried it regularly, then I would probably eat it because I
Yeah.
know I'd be able to get it again.
And I tell people, like, if you're gonna eat it, you know, maybe open it from the bottom, save the box. Yes.
These
actually,
are good points.
yes, Megan
here.
actually pointed that out to us. She's one of our
the
lovely
keeper.
managers
We gotta
here.
keep
Yes,
Megan.
she mentioned that, you know, open it from the bottom. That way, you know, you can
Absolutely.
still keep the shape of the box. So that's always great.
So, Evan, I just want to say thank you so much for having us here today. It's been a joy. I'm trying to contain myself, to be honest, to complete this with you. Tell us a little bit more, I guess, your hours of operation, where you're located, and where we can find you on social media.
Most definitely. So we're located at 174 Water Street in the downtown heart of St. John's. Our hours are 12 to 6, Monday to Saturday, Sunday 12 to 5.
Sweet.
With the summer though coming about, we're definitely gonna be extending our hours here soon.
Might have those 9 a.m. open, 10 a.m. open.
Yeah, and definitely staying open a little bit later. You know, people
Okay,
are going to be
yeah.
out for walks, definitely want
true.
that.
Yeah.
But you can definitely check us out also too on Facebook and Instagram, just at Underground and then SNAX.
Cool.
And yeah, you know, we're always here. And then of course, you know, too, we have the store in Halifax, that's 6451 Quinpool Road.
Awesome.
But you know, if anybody has any questions, definitely the best way to get a hold of us. Just look us up on Google, give us a call, or direct message us on Instagram and Facebook.
Awesome, Evan. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. And that's it.
Thank you.
It's okay.
I appreciate it.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been locked up for far too long. I'm here today because I'm going to show you a real cool place where you can bring your friends, you can have fun, and just get out of the house. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen any of this, so I'm a little bit scared I could hear things. What are we about to do?
I mean, you know, so currently we're in the basement of Chemcore Labs. Unfortunately, this lab was shut down due to a zombie outbreak because they were developing, you know, some zombie stuff in here.
Right.
So now we got to kind of come back here because the, you know, the parts of the vaccine are here, but we got to go.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But I think they're down around that corner where that sound is coming from. You want to go?
Sure, yeah. No, I don't, but I know I have to because it's what I have to do. Okay.
Oh, you can see there's some weird graffiti and stuff.
Oh, I love this.
I mean, maybe there's a reason for it.
Three
I
little
don't know.
pigs. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Looks like some blood here. What is
Some
that
blood. Oh,
sound?
that's someone's backpack. What the hell is that?
Okay, I feel like that's one of the guys on set left their bag somewhere. I swear to God, if something pops out that window, I'm not. Dad, I'm serious. I'm scared. So, like, right now, am I supposed to be figuring out a puzzle?
Totally. So right now we'd actually be in the dark, and your first
And
goal
would
would be
there
to
be
turn
four?
the power on.
And would there be 4 or 6 people here together?
Yep.
In throughout this space. Okay,
Yeah,
and we're
so-
trying to figure out how to get out of here.
Exactly.
I'm
so
freaking out. I can't even think straight. I can't even think straight. So
this is our first
codes?
goal. We got to get this power on the go.
Okay.
So you see there's a power box here, but we need a fuse, unfortunately. So
Hello?
in one of our boxes around there is a fuse. But how
Okay.
we get into that box, well, I don't know.
Okay, it's not open.
Yeah.
Can I put my cell number in and just maybe
You
like?
can go for it, yeah.
That's not right. It's my lucky number. Don't. That was my pin. Didn't work. And you know,
It's shocking. Why didn't that work?
and I don't want to give away. I don't want to give away what happens. I want you guys to enjoy it for yourself. So why don't we check out a couple more rooms? Okay. I'm very excited to be here today with Kevin and Mark at Escape Quest. For me personally, you guys, I have never been here before, so I'm extra excited. I'd love for you to tell me kind of how it came to be, why it's here in Newfoundland, and kind of like why you love it so much.
Yeah, for sure. So escape rooms have been around for about 10 years, give or take. But we opened our business in 2015. And a year prior to that, Mark was living in BC and got a chance to play one. And yeah, once he'd played it, he thought, this is something we could do.
You're like, I need to bring this back here.
Yeah, I spent all of my life in, you know, backstage theater and film and all that kind of stuff, and then I found something I was like, oh, I've done all of these tests, so hey,
Let's
I'm gonna go
combine.
talk to these guys and see if they'll do that with me.
That's really fun. And at that time, was there anything else like that here, or is there even now?
Yeah, there was another business opened up a few weeks after we got started getting ours set up out in Torbay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so since then we've had another escape room arrive and disappear again.
So you kind of maybe started a little bit of a trend. And what really was the kind of void that you felt maybe could have been filled with Escape Quest?
Yeah, well, so we wanted to tell local stories. We wanted to have stories that are based off of Newfoundland because if you're a tourist and you're trying different escape rooms, then our escape rooms will be unique to the area. And Newfoundlanders and Labradorians love anything that's themed Newfoundland and Labrador.
I love that. So
yeah,
you
the
kind of
locals started to come
incorporate,
through.
absolutely, you incorporate a little bit of Newfoundland in every room.
Absolutely, yeah. That's everything that we build and design is done locally by us or local artists and talents. So we've contacted mural makers. We build everything up to our lockers, our front desk. Everything is built here in-house. So we're very proud of the work we do.
Yeah.
You can't play our escape rooms or anything like it anywhere else in the country.
That's
so.
super cool. Also, I'm curious how you guys came together. I know you were in BC and you were here, maybe in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
How did you guys come together and create this?
For many years we were actually designing our own. I mean, as someone from reality TV, you'll appreciate this, I'm sure. We were designing our own sort of survivor challenge for about a decade before we did this, where we go out into the woods, build different challenges, build our own shelters, vote each other out, do the whole thing.
No.
So when he played an escape room, he wound up taking over team leader, and he was like, because he'd done these games for a decade, and just like, we've built and designed this just for fun. For years, let's get together and do something, and try and make a profit off it. So we met in September of 2014, and a year to the day we opened our business.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend 2015.
4 of you went to school together?
Yeah, all O'Donnell High School graduates. Yeah.
That's amazing. I have to condone you guys for that because I know what it's like to have business partners, and it can be very challenging having one, let alone 3 or 4 others. So that's really special, and having kind of that bond of how it all came together, and using kind of your sense of your need for adventure and fun and games, and bring it into something that actually can not only contribute to our economy here, have people enjoy themselves and have fun, but also put some passion, and it's probably a bit of a passion project that turned into something even bigger than that. I'm really distracted by what's behind you guys. So I need to know, obviously, aside from coming in and actually playing the rooms, which we're gonna get into, what's this behind you? I'm looking at that unsolved case files and I need it.
That one is so cool.
Sure. Just trying to be innovative, I guess, in the COVID thing. We're trying to add, different revenue streams and things like that. So, over the past while, a lot of escape room style and cooperative board games have kind of come into fashion.
Yeah.
So, I guess during all of our downtime and mostly the second shutdown, I brought this into Christmas, and then the second shutdown,
It was perfect.
did some real digging. So I'm trying to bring in all kinds of anything that I think is relevant.
It's almost like your takeout escape quest because restaurants you couldn't come in and indulge and sit, but you could take it out and go. So it's almost like your takeout.
Yeah, we have
absolutely.
a constant. We have a steady number of customers who call us and say, "When's your next room? When's your next room? When's your next room?" So it's
That's super cool.
Takes a while.
Yeah.
We're planning one soon. 1892 is our next one to go down.
Super
so
cool.
we're working on some concepts for that now.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool stuff, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the pandemic kind of
Put it
killed
on
the
hold.
idea of we usually flip one a year, right? So,
Oh, cool. Like a new room every year?
Every year, yeah.
It's been the
Cool.
goal. So 1892 is the last of the OG.
That's really exciting.
Another note on the board games is that we're in an old downtown building, and so accessibility can sometimes be an issue. So
Absolutely.
this is great because we can make our games and experiences accessible to people who may not normally be able to go into one of our rooms.
I think that's awesome. They can do it out of the comfort of their home or whatever makes them feel best or comfortable. When it comes to your hours of operation and the days that you're open and stuff like that, when can we come see you? When can we be here? And how does that go down?
Sure. So we're open Tuesday through Friday from 3 to 11. Last booking 1 hour before closing time.
Yeah.
And then Saturdays we're open 12 to 12, and Sundays 2 to 10. We're closed
Cool.
on.
Saturday and Sunday. So Monday's really the only day that you can't.
Monday's our day to fix stuff.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. That's awesome. So I think now what we'll do is we'll go and have a little peek at the room.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin, we are in the ferry room. I want you to tell me about this room.
Yeah, sure. So the idea here is that you and your friends are out picking berries, as people often do in Newfoundland, and suddenly you find yourself lost in the forest. You've been whisked away by the fairy folk, and you've got to try and outwit them and find your way home. The world is heavily based on Newfoundland fairy folklore, so you can see we got some trails of breadcrumbs here at your feet. We've got some, boots and missing socks over in the corner. So the idea is you have to sort of look around and.
I love how you incorporate Newfoundland traditions. Like, everyone's heard a story about fairies. I fully believe in them. I think it's like real. It's freaking me out a little bit. And I love how you incorporate local artists to do all the things that you kind of want to do within the rooms. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're big proponents of hiring locally. So, and we love to tell local stories.
Yeah.
Newfoundland fairy folklore is one of our favorites, 1892, based on the Great Fire of St. John's. And we've sold an escape room to Parks Canada, so we actually have one at Lots and Meadows.
No way!
Yeah. So you get to where you're a team of Vikings trying to profiteer off the wine that they found in Vinland.
I think that's going to do incredible because it tells a story, but you can also add fun, and then you're kind of like contributing to the economy. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, Newfoundland is filled with rich, amazing stories. Our folklore, our history, and our general attitude on things makes for a great opportunity to tell stories and experience adventure.
I love that you're capitalizing on that in a really good way, positively. So thank you for that. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's check out another room.
Sounds good. Let's go back to the 90s.
Okay, so this definitely is going to be my favorite room. Major throwback right now. Major Wayne's World vibes. The Magic 97. We've got the Power Rangers. I feel like I'm aging myself a little bit, but I know everyone I've ever known has one of these couches in their basement. I feel like every nan has this couch in their basement. Did that actually just open the door? Are you serious? Oh my God.
Okay, no more. If you want to find out what's in the rest of that room, go visit us at escapequest.ca.
Thank you so much for joining us on our very first episode of Yes Buy. Please stay tuned to see what else we have coming at you. Huge thank you to Escape Quest, Underground Snacks, and Waterwest Kitchen. We'll see you next time.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.